Guys, in videos. So today I'm going to be turning a tent into a house. Okay, so I have done this before, but they have added new tents. Like they've added like this tent. They get rid of the other tent. Oh, okay, this is what I used last time, and I want to use this time, so I guess we're going to see how that works. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, this is going to be kind of difficult, but I'm going to attempt to do it. So the first thing I want to change is the colors. I don't want the colors to be too bright or anything, because I just don't like that. I feel like this looks a lot better. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some basic shapes, get a cube, and then I'm going to smash it down about to here. Okay, and then I'm going to make it about this big, about that wide. Okay, and then I'm just going to transform it. You're going to need some game passes for this, as you guys can tell. But yeah, anyway, okay. Okay, there we go, okay. So now that's done, now I'm going to paint it as black. Okay, actually no, I'm going to paint it white actually. Okay. So now that's done, now this is going to be a multi-use center here. So the first thing I'm going to add is a TV. I'm going to add that there. I'm just going to add a little TV because I don't really, there's not really much room. Okay, and so now that's done, now I'm going to add an alarm clock right here. Not much room here, so I'm trying to kind of fit stuff in. Okay, next thing I need to add is I'm going to go to inventory and add a beverage, I'm just going to add a mini fridge. And I'm going to need one of those to eat food. So, okay. So now that's done. Now, right here, I think I'm just going to add like some books. Here, I'm also going to need to add a light, so I'm going to add a lamp here. I'm just going to add like one of these plain table lamps back here. I'm going to make it white. I know that is bright, but it'll be good for at night. Okay. I'm also going to add some books. I'm just going to add these ordered plain books. Okay, to make them different colors. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to, that's a lot of it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to carpets and I'm going to add a little welcome carpet here. Okay, and now this, actually what I need to do, add some concrete or at the bottom. Just gonna do it here like that because it will help from so it won't I'm trying to make it as much of the house as I can, and this will help a lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done, now I'm going to, what I need to do is I need to get some pillars, and I hope this will work, but I'm not 100% positive. So what I'm going to do, going to place some pillars down. That big is probably good. Around here. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same thing here. Okay. And then, let's see, 1 second. Okay, and then when I get here, let's see. Let's get this over a little bit, just so. Okay. Whenever I get here, I'm going to also add them here, just for a little bit of extra privacy. I'm going to add a toilet, and I'm also going to have to add a sink, and then I'm also going to add a shower. Okay, so I need to add some type of roof, so I'm going to get a basic shape and put it here, and I'm going to bring it up here, and then I'm going to make it big and flat. Okay, I'm just going to make it wide. Okay, so now that's done, now I'm just going to make it taller. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I am going to make it a little bit wider at the top, because it needs to be just a little bit wider. A little bit more than that, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm just going to make it the same as that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to add also a floor here. I need to add a floor here. It's might look kind of weird. At least I have a floor here. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little welcome out here. Okay, so I'm going to go to plumbing, and I'm going to right here, get a basic shower set. Okay, and then right here I'm going to put a toilet here. Okay, so I don't really know how I'm going to add like a door or anything. So I guess this is going to be as good as you're going to get it. Privacy, but I can add another one of these things here. Okay, and then also there. Okay, so now that's done. I actually don't add that to welcome here. Okay, So now I just need it to, okay, so for the sink, it's also kind of a problem. This is a box. Is this a floating? Oh, hey, look, it's a floating sink. I guess I'll just put it here for the sink. I mean, probably the only place I can put it unless I want it to be here, which can be kind of hard to shower inside of the sink. And I don't really know where else to put it. Other than that, I mean, I can put it, I guess, here. I don't know. I guess I'll just put it out here. Okay. Okay, so I want this to look kind of nice. So, but before I make it look kind of nice, I need to add a couple things. I'm going to see if I can add a mirror here. Hey, look, guys, I can't add a mirror. Okay, let's go. Okay. And then I also need to go to kitchen, add some soap if I can fit it on there. Okay, fit that. And I also need some toilet paper roll, of course. And then for the shower, I need to add a light up here, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to add one of these sleek ceiling lights. Okay, there we go. Okay. And so now that's done. Now I'm going to still kind of see when you kind of use the bathroom, but it's as good as it's going to get. Okay. So now that's done. Now I think that's good. So now I'm going to make it kind of look nice. Okay, so I'm going to add some bush stuff around it and stuff like that just to kind of make it look nicer. So yeah. Okay, so I want it to look nice just because I feel like if I'm trying to make it a house, at least I should at least kind of make it look nice. That makes sense. So that's what I want to attempt to do. I guess we will see. Okay, it shouldn't take too long to make it look nice at all. So yeah, I'm literally almost like done making it look nice already. Okay. So after I do this, let's see what else do I need to do. I think I'm done. Other than that, I have like a sink and everything that I need for that. I guess I can add some stepping stones. Yeah, I'm supposed to add some concrete here, but okay. So there's that. Okay, and there's this big plant here. Okay, and there's this here. Okay. I feel like that looks pretty good. I think that's done for now. Okay, so I think this house is now done. I think that turned out pretty well. It's really small, as you guys can tell. I mean, it works. So you can sleep here, and then here's a TV, it's a mini fridge, and then it's kind of made it at home because there's a toilet here. I think it turned out pretty good, honestly. There's a shower here that you can shower. A little bit of privacy, at least. Okay, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will like and subscribe. So, okay, guys, bye!